I'm not gonna try and lift that up on the table, but we will be using that later today. And then, let's cut that to weld those to make a spot for him. So yeah, if you can't gather already, we are going to make a spot for Mr. Bench Grinder so he can finally be used. He's still a virgin, never been plugged into a wall. I think today we're going to try and fix that. So the plan is these 2 pieces of pipe. This one and its bigger brother that I don't feel like dragging over. We're going to clean these up, and then I'm going to weld them together, and then we're going to pick a pattern or base, shall I say, or top, I'm not sure yet, out of the 1/2-inch plate, and then that will be either the top or bottom, and then we'll figure out how we're going to mount this bad boy at the top. We'll probably have to take to the scrap steel pile and get some other stuff to find a way to mount him, and he then will be useful in said shop. So first things first, let's get these bad boys cleaned up and get them prepped and ready for welding. Just keeps going. How's he doing down there? Cheap sunglasses. We are going to be playing around with some plasma here. It's the good stuff, I tell you what. I don't know why I'm doing a southern accent there, or an attempt at one. But either way, we got this thing marked out. We're going to slice it. Like I said, I don't know yet if we're going to do it as top or bottom. But one way or the other, we're going to need a plate there. We're also going to need some sort of, again, the opposite for it, which I haven't really decided what I'm going to do there. We'll cross that bridge as we come to it. But the 2 pipes are ground up. Those are ready to roll. I'm going to get this bad boy fired up, and we're going to make some Marky Sparky. So as you guys saw in the last little clip there, I'm getting prepped here to do some welding. I think I've decided that we're gonna make that plate the base plate, but ran into a little issue that I forgot about with the regulator here. So I'm gonna see if I can try and show you guys. We'll zoom in here, get my arm out of the way. Come on. Damn camera. Alright, so you can kind of see it. You won't be able to see what's on their gauges. But I'm going to pull the trigger here, and I have the regulator set, but watch, it's going to drop on us. Yep, see? But if I push in on the little knobby dial here, yeah, see that? Gives us gas again. So I think she's broke a little bit. Zoom me back out. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna use some duct tape and try and keep that knob sucked in until I can replace it. I think we'll be able to get that to work. So I'm gonna grab my helmet and I'm gonna try something. We'll see how it turns out in the footage. But what I'm gonna do is I got an extra helmet. I'm gonna try and throw that over you guys, and then you guys will actually be able to watch me weld. You know, cool stuff like that. Learning, adapting. So let me get that set up, and then we'll throw some beads down. So this pipe's a little too short for me to just mount straight to it. It'd be way too low, and I don't want to be bent over when I'm grinding. And if I just throw this pipe, which you guys can't see, that other little guy right on top of here, it sits way too high, and I don't want to be up in my chest when I'm grinding. I want to be right around where this is. So we got some dead tree carcass blocks here, and each of these are 1.5 inches thick. So, you know, 1.5 inches, 3, 4.5. So I should be able to cut 4.5 inches off of that little pipe. We'll weld it onto here and we'll see what that gets us. So I'm gonna fire up the plasma cutter again and we'll take a little haircut off this guy. So I'm going to throw my ear hole protectors in here, swap discs on the grinder, clean this thing up a bit, and throw some tunes on while I'm doing that. I'll catch you guys on the next one when we're attaching it to the rest of the stand. So enjoy the tunes. got this bad boy welded up. She's still pretty warm. You guys saw me, I measured out these. These are gonna end up attaching on here-ish, like this. So then we have a base to weld this to, and we'll be able to elevate it a little bit. I was just gonna weld these straight to it, and I don't know, here I'll grab you. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it, but right there. So you see how the nuts just sit either right on that lip or sit on the inside. If I put it right on the lip, it'd be too unstable, and as you can tell, she's sitting a little one way. So I'm gonna grab my wire wheel. Let me set you back up over here. I'm gonna grab my wire wheel. I'm gonna take this apart, and then I'm gonna clean up the corners where we're gonna weld. I am about 95% sure this has got a galvanized coating on it, and I don't know if you heard, that stuff's really bad for your health. So we'll get her cleaned up, get her set in place, we'll weld it, and then we'll attach it and press on from there. Alrighty, so yesterday I finished up and got this welded all together, and then I got it attached, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's got a paint job too. Which ain't the best thing, but it's on there. So yeah, that's what I ended up finishing up. Camera died on me. One of these days I will be getting a new battery. I gotta hop on Amazon and see how much that is. But let's slap this bad boy on and then go find a parking spot for it. Whew. She's got some weight to her. Alright. Sorry about my voice. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm a little nasally this morning. But yeah, I did not mention this before, but this tube got filled with concrete. So that's why you can see stuff down here. And there's a little, not really. I got those out, cleaned out pretty well. But anyways, yeah, that tube's filled with concrete. At some point, I'll end up drilling through these and bolting it down to the concrete. So it'll be less likely to tip over, but that probably won't happen until I get, this area all finished up, because right about here I'm going to put a grinding room, so then belt sander, grinders, the bench grinder, all that will be in here. Maybe if a magical fairy visits me and I can get a 2x72 built, that'll be in there also. Gotta have wishes and aspirations, right? Anyways, that's the bench grinder stand. We got that built, setting in a temporary spot. We're gonna press on from there, do the next project. I think the next project is actually going to be going back to doing a little bit of blacksmithing. I did a fire poker that was made for my dad, and I'll grab it real quick here. I was using it yesterday because I was having issues with concrete, but we'll get it cleaned up. Sorry, Dad. But yeah, this is the fire poker I made for him. And I guess one thing I didn't think about when I made it was the handle supposed to be on the other side. And then the other thing that we wanted to do is we're gonna shorten this up a little bit. Or not shorten it up, but we're gonna change weight distribution on it, so the new handle is going to be somewhere around here-ish, and then this will just all be decorative. So we're going to go through and redo that, I think. I also got a couple other video ideas. I'm going to do a video here in the near future on handling. Not handling your wives. No. Hi, don't look at me for that information. No, it's going to be handling for proper handling for like hammer handles and things along those, because I got one that I need to replace, and I'm going to try and do it to the best of my knowledge the right and proper way. Those are the two next videos that I can think of right off the hop. So I'll start recording those as soon as I get some time to do so. Anyways, you guys have a great day. Get out to your shop, your work area, studio, whatever you want to call it. Make something, have a good time. Let me know your thoughts, opinions down there in the angry section. Get your jazz hand routine on, and till next time, don't work too hard.